The investment landscape is ever-evolving, with savvy investors constantly seeking new frontiers to generate alpha and diversify their portfolios. In this pursuit, emerging markets have emerged as fertile ground, brimming with untapped potential and dynamic growth stories. But navigating this complex and often opaque terrain can be challenging, requiring a nuanced understanding of local economies, political landscapes, and regulatory environments. Enter the AJAN ETF, a revolutionary offering that aims to unlock the immense potential of the Arab Joint Asean Nations (AJAN) region. This article delves deep into the AJAN ETF, exploring its rationale, underlying investment thesis, target constituents, potential benefits and risks, and how it might reshape the landscape of emerging market investing. The AJAN landscape, a tapestry of growth and potential. The AJAN region encompasses 22 countries across the Arab world and Southeast Asia, boasting a combined population of over 1.2 billion and a GDP exceeding $7 trillion. This diverse tapestry of nations is united by strong cultural ties, historical connections, and burgeoning economic cooperation. Several key factors underpin the AJAN region's attractiveness for investors. Demographic dividend: AJAN boasts a young and rapidly growing population, with a median age of just 25. This translates into a burgeoning consumer class and a workforce primed for increased productivity. Economic diversification: while historically reliant on commodities, AJAN economies are actively diversifying into sectors like manufacturing, tourism, and technology. This diversification mitigates risk and unlocks new avenues for growth. Infrastructure development: governments across the region are pouring resources into infrastructure development, improving connectivity, and unlocking previously untapped economic potential. Trade integration: the AJAN Free Trade Area (AJAFTA) agreement, ratified in 2016, promotes free trade and investment flows within the region, fostering closer economic ties and creating a larger, more vibrant marketplace. Technological innovation: AJAN nations are embracing technological advancements, with initiatives in areas like e-commerce, fintech, and artificial intelligence driving economic transformation and productivity gains. The AJAN ETF, a gateway to untapped potential. The AJAN ETF leverages this confluence of factors, offering investors a convenient and cost-effective way to gain exposure to this dynamic and promising region. The fund employs a passive investment strategy, tracking a broad-based index of AJAN equities. This approach provides investors with diversification across countries, sectors, and company sizes, mitigating single-point risks and capturing the region's overall growth potential. Investment thesis and target constituents. The AJAN ETF's investment thesis hinges on several key drivers. Long-term economic growth: AJAN economies are projected to outperform developed markets in the coming years, fueled by favorable demographics, infrastructure investments, and increasing regional integration. Rising domestic consumption: a burgeoning middle class and increasing disposable income will drive demand for consumer goods and services, bolstering corporate earnings across various sectors. Increased foreign direct investment, FDI: the AJAN region's improving business environment and attractive growth prospects are attracting foreign capital inflows, further stimulating economic activity. Currency appreciation: as AJAN economies mature and integrate further, their currencies are expected to appreciate against major currencies, providing additional returns for investors. The AJAN ETF typically targets blue-chip and mid-cap companies listed on major exchanges within the AJAN region. These companies are carefully selected based on factors like financial health, profitability, growth potential, and adherence to environmental, social, and governance (ESG) principles. Potential benefits and risks of investing in the AJAN ETF. Investing in the AJAN ETF offers several potential benefits for investors, including exposure to high-growth markets. AJAN economies are projected to be among the fastest-growing in the world, offering investors the opportunity to capitalize on this dynamic growth story. Diversification. The AJAN ETF provides exposure to a diversified basket of companies across different countries and sectors, mitigating single-point risks and enhancing portfolio resilience. Reduced complexity. Investing in the AJAN ETF offers a convenient and cost-effective way to gain exposure to the AJAN region without the need for in-depth country or company research. Liquidity. The AJAN ETF is expected to be traded on major exchanges, ensuring efficient entry and exit points for investors. However, it is crucial to acknowledge the potential risks associated with investing in the AJAN ETF. Geopolitical instability. The AJAN region is not immune to geopolitical tensions and conflicts, which can lead to market volatility and impact investment returns. Currency fluctuations. Currency fluctuations within the AJAN region can impact returns, both positively and negatively. Limited track record. As a relatively new ETF, the AJAN ETF's track record is limited, making it difficult to assess its long. Limited track record. As a relatively new ETF, the AJAN ETF's track record is limited, making it difficult to assess its long-term performance. Investors should carefully consider this risk before investing. Regulation and market access. Some AJAN markets may have less developed regulatory frameworks and restrictions on foreign investment compared to developed markets. This can increase investment risks and limit the ETF's ability to fully capture the region's potential. Competition. The AJAN ETF is not the only way to gain exposure to the AJAN region. Actively managed funds and individual stock picking offer alternative approaches, albeit with potentially higher costs and research requirements. Conclusion. AJAN ETF, a calculated leap into emerging market frontiers. The AJAN ETF presents a compelling proposition for investors seeking exposure to the vast potential of the Arab Joint Asean Nations region. Its diversified basket of high-growth companies, coupled with the region's favorable demographics, economic dynamism, and increasing integration, offers the potential for attractive returns over the long term. However, investors must carefully consider the associated risks, including geopolitical instability, currency fluctuations, and the ETF's limited track record. Ultimately, investing in the AJAN ETF requires a calculated leap of faith, but for those with a patient and long-term perspective, it may well prove to be a rewarding journey into the next frontier of emerging markets.